Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. My name is Braden Timmons, and in this video, I want to talk about a theory, and that is what character is going to have the biggest role in the upcoming Halloween sequel, Halloween Kills. Now, this is a video a couple of you have messaged me directly to do, and this is a video that a couple of you have messaged me directly to do, and it's actually something that I've wanted to talk about for a little while, so I'm actually glad that a couple of you are like, who do you think is going to have the biggest role in the movie? And, you know, I really don't know who I think is going to have the biggest role, because they have a lot to do with this film, because this is the middle chapter of... Because this movie is so important, because you have to care about so much that happens in this film in order to remotely care about what's coming in Halloween Ends. I could tell you the character right now that I don't think is going to have the biggest role, and that is Laurie Strode. Laurie Strode is injured. She's hurt, she's probably going to be in the hospital for the entire movie. I've said that in past videos, and that's probably how it's going to stay throughout the course of Halloween Kills. Now, the characters that I do think is going to have big parts in this film is going to be Tommy Doyle, Lindsay Wallace, Karen, Allison. I think that they are going to have very big roles and parts to play throughout the course of this movie. They are going to be part of the adventure hunting down Michael once they find out that he is alive. Because remember, in the beginning of the movie, they have to find out that Michael Myers is still on the loose. That something has to happen in the beginning of the movie that tells them that Michael is on the loose. And I think that it's going to be a news report or something like that that's at the hospital. I don't know, because I haven't seen the movie. And if you guys have seen the movie, please don't be leaving comments in my comment section telling us what happened, because they will be deleted and you will be blocked. I'm not going to tolerate that, because I know that there was a test screening back in January, and I am not cool with you guys just posting spoilers for a movie that I want to see and others want to see later on this year. So please, if you've seen the movie, don't do that. Just let me theorize for now. So remember, guys, so keep in mind that they have the 2018 characters that they introduced to us, Karen and Allison, and a couple others, and they also are bringing back some of the original characters, and I think that these are the characters that we're going to be following throughout the course of this movie. I can tell you who I do think is going to also have a pretty significant role, and that is Lonnie Lamb, because obviously they're shooting flashbacks with him for a reason. Obviously, back in 1978, in this timeline, he encountered the Shape at some point. We have to figure that out, and we have to understand the role that he's going to play within this movie. I can also tell you that I think that Karen is going to end up dying in this movie. I think that Karen ends up dying at the end of Halloween Kills, simply because something tragic has to happen. And I know that, you know, to Laurie Strode, Michael Myers being back and being on the loose throughout Haddonfield, that is tragic in and of itself. But something really tragic has to happen to really set Laurie off in Halloween Ends in 2021. And I think that's going to be the loss of her daughter, her baby. You know, moms, dads, like, think about that. If your son or daughter got killed by the Shape, by the person that you wanted to kill for your entire life, and he's back, and he ends up getting a hold of your child, wouldn't you go all the way to save them? Like, think about that. Think about what that has to do to Laurie, because she's spent her entire life preparing her, trying to keep her safe and ready to go for if anybody like Michael Myers comes in, or if Michael Myers himself comes back. She must be ready. And Laurie Strode essentially failed because Michael kills her daughter. And that really sets Laurie over the top. And that's also going to set Allison over the top. I mean, imagine, because Allison already lost her father, Ray, in Halloween 2018 to Michael Myers. She's already pissed off. And now, if she loses her mother to Michael Myers, it's basically going to be Allison and Laurie in Halloween Ends hunting him down, probably with Tommy and Lindsay. But anyway, that's just the theory that I have. I think that Karen is going to end up dying at the end, but I also think that she's going to have a very significant role in Halloween Kills. I think that she's going to have major character development throughout the course of the film. I don't think that Sheriff Brackett is going to have a huge role. I mean, we saw some images of him online. We saw that he's obviously a security guard at Haddonfield Memorial. We know that he's going to be in Halloween Kills. Don't think that he's going to have a significant role, though. But I do think that Tommy and Lindsay Wallace and Lonnie Lamb are going to have very big and significant roles to play throughout the course of this movie. How big Lonnie's is going to be, I'm not sure. All I know is that he has some flashback scenes that he has. So I'm curious to see how he's going to tie into this whole thing, because as far as I'm concerned, in the 1978 timeline, which this now plays into, I don't remember a time to where he could have had time to encounter the Shape. If anything, this maybe has to be when the Shape was walking away or something like that, and maybe Lonnie left his friends and he was out trick-or-treating or something. I have no idea. But Tommy and Lindsay truly believe that they're going to be big parts of it, because they're coming back. I mean, they're obviously back for a reason. Cameron. Let's talk about Cameron for a second. I don't think that he's going to have as big of a role as some people say he's going to have. Some people are like, he's going to be a part of the adventure and stuff like that. Truly don't think so. Same with Sheriff Barker. I don't think that Sheriff Barker is going to have a big role either. I think that Sheriff Barker might be one of the first people to die in Halloween Kills. And if that's the case, then he's just going to be as useless as he was in Halloween 2018. So, it really doesn't matter what they do with Sheriff Barker at this point. I'm hoping that he has a little bit bigger role. I'm hoping that he has a little bit bigger of a role to play in Halloween Kills. Not really counting on it, though. So that's all I really want to talk about today, guys. I don't really know whether I'm right or wrong. I have zero idea. But in the end, guys, I'm just looking forward to see it, and I just really want it to be good. But I do think that all the characters that I said, Tommy, Lindsay, Allison, Karen, and Lonnie, are going to have the biggest roles to play within Halloween Kills. As far as Lori, she's going to be in the hospital essentially for the entire movie. Sheriff Brackett's going to have probably maybe a scene or two, maybe 3 if we're lucky. Sheriff Barker, I think he's going to be useless, and I think Cameron is going to be just as useless as he was in Halloween 2018 as well. So that's all I want to talk about today, guys. Post your guys' comments down below. Let me know, what are your guys' theories? Do you guys think that Karen might survive? Do you guys think, or what do you guys think about who's going to have the biggest role? Whatever your guys' thoughts are, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you guys like this, don't forget to join me on my journey to 5,000 subscribers, and I will see you guys in my next video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.